Okay, let's give you guys some more practice. So here, given that y is directly proportional to x, fill in these blanks here. Okay, so the big clue is here. You're given these two figures here, so you should be able to fill in all these gaps here. And you're told that y is directly proportional to x. So remember, when y is directly proportional to x, it basically means that the relationship between x and y is in a way that when you double this, then you will also double this. Sorry. Well, when you double this, you will also double this. When you times this by 3, you will also times this by 3. It's that kind of a relationship. So when you're told that y is directly proportional to x, it's that kind of a relationship. So yeah, so given this here, you should be able to fill in all these gaps. So fill in all the gaps. Press pause and have a go. Okay, so let's look at this here. This is your x here. So you could say 5 here. Sorry. The left hand side is y. So let's put this into this 7 into the y, and you could do it like this. This here into the x here. So it's like this, and now this here is 9. Remember, the right hand side is 9 here. So what is the multiplier that would take us from 5 to 9? What is this multiplier here? Whatever that multiplier is, it will be the same as the one that takes us from 7 to the x here. Okay, so you would jump to a calculator. Hang on, clear this. So here to find out this multiplier, well, I'm going to work backwards. 9 divided by the start here. So 9 is the destination divided by the start here, just to get that multiplier. So 9 divided by 5 equals this. So the multiplier here is 1.8. 1.8 here. So this multiplier here will be 1.8 as well. So if you want to know x, then it will be 7 times 1.8. Okay, so it would be 7 times 1.8. So the first part here is 12 12.6. Okay, and then you can use the same technique for the 13. Okay, let's look at this bit here. Well, when you're told that y is directly proportional to x, it basically means, well, hang on, the first part here, this is x, so put it on the x side, and the 7 here would be here. Now when it comes to the 13, remember, this is your x, so you've got to put it on the right hand side here, 13, because yeah, because x is on our right, y is on our left. So what is this thing here? Well, when you're told that y is directly proportional to x, it means it's a relationship where when you, well, we need a multiplier here, and then whatever that multiplier is, it will be the same multiplier over here. So you can use the same technique. So the multiplier here will be 13 over 5. So hang on, calculator. 13 over 5 is our multiplier. 6. So this here is what was it? 2.6. The multiplier here is 2.6. So it's going to be 2.6 over here. So if you want to know x here, it will be 7 times. So hang on, calculator. It will be 7 times 2.6 equals this, 18.2. So this here will be 18.2. Okay, and so on. And then when it comes to this, well, it's the so here when it comes to 100, it would be this 7.5. Remember, we will revert back to here. This is our y, this is our x. So it's x is on the right hand side. So this here goes into the x. Okay, and then 7 here goes goes into the y. And now when it comes to the 100 here, you would put the 100 on the y side, and then basically you need to work out x. Okay, but there's a better way of doing this. When you're told that y is directly proportional to x, it basically means it's going to be a straight line that goes through the origin. So here, whenever you're told that y is directly proportional to x, it will be a straight line. And here it could be this line, it could be this line. Well, you've been given a straight line, but with one point here. So this basically means here 5 is here, 7 I'm going to guess around here. So it crosses. So we've got one point here on that line. So, well, it will be this line here. Now, this is a straight line going through the origin. Whenever you have a straight line, it's going to be y equals mx plus c. Okay, but it goes through the origin. So c here is actually 0. So you can forget about c. So the equation of this line would be y equals mx. So it's just a matter of finding out m. Well, m is the gradient of this line. So if you want to know the gradient, it's always the up and down. The up and down here is 7, and the across here is 5. So the gradient would be 7 over 5, because it's always the up and down divided by the across, 5. So the equation of this line would be y equals, don't forget this whole thing here is the gradient. So y equals 7 over 5. Don't forget this is the gradient, and you're putting it into the m here. Okay, so it will be so the equation of the line would be given by this 7 over 5x. Okay, so whenever you're told this, you can immediately jump to a straight line, but you're given a point here. This point here is 5, 7. Okay, and the equation of this line would be y equals 7 over 5 x. Okay, now that you've got this here, well, this point here 9, well, guess 9 to be around here. So basically it's a matter of you going up here and then across here. What is this value here? Okay, well, once you've got the equation of a straight line, you can just put the x into here, and then times 7, and then divided by 5. Then that will give you the y. Okay, so put this 9 here into the x. So the x will get multiplied to the top. So it would be 7 times 9. It gets multiplied to the top, and then divided by 5. Divided by 5 equals this 12.6. You see, this is a much better way of doing it, because once you've got your equation, you can work out this value really easily. This one really easy as well. If you want to know 21, then put 21 into this x here. So now it would be it will be 7 times 21, because 21 gets multiplied to the top. So it gets, well, times 7 and then divided by 5. Divided by 5, and then that would be your y value. Okay, 29 point whatever, 0.4. Now if you want to know, let's say 150, well, don't forget this is your y here, so you would put the 150 into the y here. So it would be this, hang on, it would be 150 equals remember the x gets multiplied to the top, so I'm going to visualize it like this. Okay, so now it's just a matter of you working at x. So you would times both sides by 5. Okay, so calculator, where is it? So if you want to work out x, it would be 150 times by 5 equals this, and then divided by 7 just to work out x. So x here, x equals 107.1. Okay, so this bit here will be 107.1. Okay, so overall the answer would be this. Okay, so when you're told this here, immediately visualize a straight line because that's what it means. Y is directly proportional to x. It will be a straight line, and you've given 1 point here. So once you've been given 1 point, you can always find out the gradient. Well, you can always find out the equation of this line. Once you've got the equation of the line, y equals, remember this is 5, this is 7. Once you've got the gradient, you pretty much got the equation of that line. So the equation of that line is given by this. Now once you've got this, then you can work out anything you want really, because if you're given an x, let's say 55 here, then all you have to do is put the 55 into the x here to find out this point, and then that will tell you the y. Okay, that will give you the y. If you're given y to be 10, so basically you work you would move across here and then down here to work out x. So when you're given y to be, let's say, a 10, then you put the 10 into the y here, work backwards to find out the x. Okay?